Alright guys, here we go for round one. With our black-white zombies deck, hopefully we can pull something out here. Of course, when I launched the draft, it fired before I was able to start the video, but I was trying to get the video going before the match started, and now we have to wait. Alright. Do we want to keep this hand? We have 2-drop into 3-drop into pump our 2 guys. We have plenty of lands. It's a little land heavy, but we're gonna get a good start going here, and not having a lot of lands in our deck means maybe we won't draw all lands. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Well, that's fast. That's a land. The nice thing about Miasmic Mummy is we can just ditch one of our lands, which is hopefully our opponent will need to get rid of something serious. More lands. Interesting. Yeah, I think we go ahead and attack here, and then just play another Miasmic Mummy. See what our opponent does. Dump another one of these lands. See what they get rid of this time. Oh, that's a glad to be rid of that guy. I didn't play my Blighted Bat this turn because our Miasmic Mummy seemed to hold off his Skull Sour Mage for the last turn, so if he wants to keep with that, I'm fine with it. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is have a couple of lines of play. I can play my land and play my Blighted Bat and give it haste and attack with all 3 of my dudes, which just gives my opponent a lot of options when they go. If I just attack here, I mean, I'm not very likely to Amonkhet was named because I'd really like to save that for when I have more zombies on the battlefield, but I can just spontaneous. Yeah, I think it's a lot better to just attack here and have our opponent make the first move, obviously. If they don't do anything, then we can just play our Blighted Bat and have our supernatural stamina up, which is totally fine with me. I think we're in a decent position here. Opponent hasn't really done much, even though they seem to be hitting their land drops. I'm just going to snap block here and hopefully trade our supernatural stamina for his thing and a pump spell. Oh yeah, like it. Very much like it. It's what they call the old 2-for-1, ladies and gentlemen. Very much into it. So how much is it if we just go for the big bucks, no whammies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, putting him to 2. Yeah, I think that's worth it. No, any one of our creatures is lethal, so unless he's got a board wipe, which is entirely possible. Nope. With this mono red, I was afraid of the scouring sands or suns or whatever. The board wipe, that would definitely definitely put out our fire. Okay. We didn't really see much from our opponent. They were mono red with one dude. Do we see anything other than a dude and a brute strength? If they're mono red, it's probably likely they have some burn spells and things. So maybe we bring in some, or at least a Dejeru's Resolve. Maybe not. Let's just run back. I haven't seen anything. Nothing scares me. Yeah, cool with it. Very happy. He is also going to try and have a fast start. We shall see. We're definitely just going to be discarding our Sparring Mummy because we can always get it back with our Wandering Death if we need to, rather than discarding our Wandering Death and waiting to see if we can play a Sparring Mummy. Now, this is very interesting because now his 1/3 has haste. If he attacks, we can just block, and then he's stuck with an 0/2, meaning he has to play a thing. Interesting. I think we're just going to take one here. Get in for our one. And play a mummy. Again, we're just going to snap block here because if he's got a spell, which it looks like he does, we get to trade our spell for this guy. He's probably going to trample over. It's probably a brute strength, but we get to trade that spell for him, and then next turn he can't use it, which I can hopefully use this to kill something. So we shall see. Yeah. If he just plays a brute strength, it becomes 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're just going to block here. Stamina. Interesting. Those who serve. Now, if he attacks this time, we're definitely just going to double block the Nimble Blade. Oh, no attacks, okay. Because we can just kill the Bloodlust Insider, which I think is probably a good move on our part at some point here. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass the turn because we can cast our start here and get that going. What are we electrifying? Okay. So now we can trade our 2 guys for this guy. It's probably a good idea. It means we don't really have finish online, although we can sack it to kill this and kill. Okay, yeah, that's actually probably a really good idea. Just blow up his board. Because we can kill this. He If he lets this live, it doesn't, but then we can sack this to kill it. Yeah, okay. All right. See who can rebuild quicker. So, we cannot play a 2-drop. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't let me choose his creature if... yeah, okay. All right. Let's see who can rebuild faster, as I said. Nice. Hopefully it will be me. So, what do we want to do this turn? We're going to get back, I think... I guess at this point we probably want a Sparring Mummy and a Those Who Serve, just because we're going to want bigger things than the 2/2s. Although he's at 2, although it looks like he doesn't have anything. He's probably got a couple of lands in hand to burn. So we can play both of these, or this and one of these, which is probably better. Yeah. Do this. And now he still doesn't know about our Devoted Crop Mate, which can get our Miasmic Mummy and our Festering Mummy back. So that should be nice. Alright. That's slow, I like that. And what we're going to do here is we are going to play a Devoted Crop Mate as opposed to a Sparring Mummy, because what we're going to do now is attack, exert, bring back a dude, Sparring Mummy, untap that dude. We should be off to the races. And actually, I think we're going to bring back a Festering Mummy here rather than a Miasmic Mummy, because we would like to be able to, not only can we play both of those in this turn rather than can't play, well, no, it's weird, but anyway, I don't want to discard either, so. We're going to play a Sparring Mummy and untap our dude. And barring something cataclysmic, I think we're in a pretty good position here. All right, so this time, I think, so if we attack with everything and exert, it's likely that he blocks here, but we can still bring back our Miasmic Mummy, forcing him to discard, and we can discard our swamp. And then we'll still get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, putting him to 6. And then we can play a Top Drop Elite, which should get it there, I believe. Yeah. See what you got, buddy. Is it a land? Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that could have been good. Interesting. Okay. And yeah, Hopefully this will get us there. It's 3 in the air, so any other 3 toughness creature next turn does it. So we can also untap the Talkrapali with our Sparring Mummy and do it again the following turn if we have to. So I think that's a pretty good board state. We will see. So he's down to 0 cards, which means we have plays. He's down to 0 cards, which means if we attack with everything, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, so it's 3 in the air. He can only belong. Yeah, so we're good. Yep. And I believe him being at 0 cards means that that is the game. Just in case, we're gonna. Oh no! What we're gonna do is we're going to eat both of his dudes, just for good measure. Oh, because it's not the game, folks. Haha, and that's why you play correctly. Ha, because we still have at least one more turn. My mistake was that since we didn't play a Sparring Mummy last turn, we didn't get to untap with our untap our Devoted Crobbeat, which is one of the 3 toughness creatures that I was counting on. So, and again, that's why it's good to always play correctly, even if like that's actually a really good example of as I was saying, him being at 0 cards means we're 100% to win the game. He ain't 100% to win the game because we hadn't done our math correctly. So it's a good idea to always make sure you do that stuff right. So, oh, I just noticed that our draft record is incorrect. I'll fix that for the next video, or the next segment. Anyway, that was round 2, guys. We will see you in the next one.